Thomas Edison was born on February 11, 1847, in a small town called Millen, Ohio. He was a curious boy, always asking questions and looking for answers. His family was not rich, and life was not easy. But Thomas had a bright mind and a heart full of dreams. From a young age, he wanted to learn about how things worked. His curiosity made him different from other children. One day, his teacher told his mother that Thomas was a slow learner and would not do well in school. His mother, Nancy Edison, did not believe this. She decided to teach him at home. She believed in her son when no one else did. This made Thomas feel loved and special. He learned to read and write, but most importantly, he learned to think for himself. Thomas loved science books. He read them carefully and tried to do small experiments. Once he set up a laboratory in the basement of his house. He mixed chemicals and made strange smells, but he learned something new every day. His experiments often failed, but he never gave up. This was the beginning of his long journey of learning and discovery. As Thomas grew older, he started working to help his family. At the age of 12, he became a newsboy, selling newspapers on trains. He was hardworking and saved money to buy more books and chemicals for his experiments. Why is the drag? Even on the train, he set up a small lab and worked during his free time. People thought he was strange, but he did not care. He had big dreams. One day, Thomas saved a young boy from being hit by a train. The boy's father was so thankful that he taught Thomas how to use the telegraph machine. This was a turning point in Thomas's life. He worked as a telegraph operator and kept learning about machines and electricity. He often stayed up all night trying to build new things. But life was not always kind to Thomas. He faced many struggles. His hearing started to get worse, and eventually he became almost deaf. People made fun of him and doubted his abilities. They thought he could not succeed. But Thomas saw his deafness as a blessing. He said it helped him focus better on his work without distractions. He altered his behavior by declaring himself the creator and make sure no one was poor. Years passed and Thomas moved to New York City. He was poor and hungry, but he never stopped working. One day, he fixed a broken machine in a big office. The owner was so impressed that he gave Thomas a job. This gave him the money and support to continue his experiments. He was now one step closer to his dreams. Thomas started inventing many things. He worked day and night, often forgetting to eat or sleep. His lab was his world. In 1877, he invented the phonograph, a machine that could record and play sound. People were amazed. They called him a genius, but Thomas knew this was just the beginning. The biggest challenge of his life came when he decided to create a light bulb that could light up homes and streets. Many scientists had tried before, but they failed. Thomas knew it would not be easy. He tried thousands of materials for the filament, the tiny part inside the bulb that glows. Each time he failed, he learned something new. He said, "I have not failed. I've just found 1,000 ways that won't work." Thomas's team worked with him, but it was his vision and determination that kept them going. He spent all his money and energy on this invention. Finally, after many years, he succeeded. The electric light bulb was born. It was a moment of pure joy and victory. People all over the world celebrated his success. Thomas Edison's hard work did not stop there. He continued to invent new things, like the motion picture camera and the electric power system. He became one of the greatest inventors of all time. Oh, but he always stayed humble. He said, Genius is 1% inspiration and 99% perspiration. The secret of Thomas Edison's success was his never-give-up attitude. He believed that every failure was a step toward success. He taught us that hard work, patience, and belief in oneself can make the impossible possible. His life is a lesson for all of us to dream big and work hard to achieve those dreams. As Thomas grew older, he continued to inspire people with his inventions and ideas. He showed the world that no matter how many times you fall, you must get up and try again. He passed away on October 18, 1931, leaving behind a legacy of light and hope. So whenever you feel like giving up, remember Thomas Edison's story. Remember that every failure brings you closer to success. Believe in yourself, work hard, and keep going. The world is waiting for your light. But the story of Thomas Edison does not end here. His spirit of innovation and resilience lives on in every invention that makes our lives better. From the electric light that brightens our nights to the countless gadgets we used daily, Edison's work continues to inspire millions. Imagine the countless nights he spent alone in his lab, surrounded by wires, chemicals, and machines. Picture the moments of doubt when experiments failed, and yet he pushed forward. Those quiet moments of determination are where true greatness is born. Edison's life reminds us that success is not about luck, but about hard work and an unshakable belief in oneself. Edison's story also teaches us about the importance of having supportive people in our lives. His mother's unwavering faith in him gave him the confidence to dream big. This shows how a single person's belief can change the course of someone's life. It's a lesson for all of us to encourage and uplift those around us. Another secret to Edison's success was his ability to see failures as opportunities. Each failed experiment was a step closer to finding the right solution. This mindset is something we can all adopt. Instead of fearing failure, we should embrace it as a teacher. After all, every great achievement in history began with countless failures. Edison's work ethic was extraordinary. He once said, "We often miss opportunity because it's dressed in overalls and looks like work." He believed in the power of persistence and never took shortcuts.
This is a powerful reminder that true success comes to those who are willing to put in the effort. As you reflect on Edison's journey, think about your own dreams and goals. What challenges are you facing? What failures have you encountered? Remember, every setback is an opportunity to learn and grow. Like Edison, you have the power to overcome obstacles and create something remarkable. The quote from Edison is, "Nature will sculpt your genius in the flow." Edison's story is also a reminder of the importance of curiosity. His endless questions and experiments led to some of the greatest inventions in history. In today's fast-pacing world, it's easy to lose our sense of wonder. Um, but if we stay curious and keep asking questions, um, we can unlock incredible possibilities. Um, so take a moment to think about what inspires you, what lights up your soul, just like Edison's light bulb lit up the world. Pursue it with all your heart. And when you face difficulties, remember Edison's words, "Our greatest weakness lies in giving up. The most certain way to succeed is always to try just one more time." Mhm. Thomas Edison's life is a shining example of what it means to dream big, work hard, and never give up. His legacy reminds us that with determination and perseverance, we can achieve anything. The light he created continues to guide us, both literally and metaphorically. So, as you go about your day, carry Edison's story with you. Let it remind you that greatness is within reach for those who dare to dream and are willing to work for it. Story has the potential to inspire others, just like Edison's has inspired generations. Um, Keep shining your light and never stop chasing your dreams. Uh, Imagine standing in a dark room holding a small match. You light it, and the room begins to glow softly. That small light symbolizes hope and determination. Edison's work turned that small light into a beacon that illuminated the entire world. Edison continues, quote, "The match starts with one idea, that if we live according to the law, we should all be antiquity." He taught us that even the tiniest spark of an idea, when nurtured with effort and perseverance, can become something extraordinary. Um, think about the people who have influenced your life. Maybe it was a teacher, a parent, or a friend who believed in you when no one else did. Her unwavering belief in his potential gave him the strength to face challenges head on. It's a reminder for us to believe in others and to offer support when they need it most. When Edison invented the phonograph, people called it magic. It was the first time sound could be recorded and played back. Imagine the awe and wonder of hearing your own voice for the first time. Edison's invention changed the way people communicated and shared memories. Um, it's a testament to his ability to see beyond the present and imagine um, a future filled with possibilities. Edison's work also had a profound impact on entertainment. The motion picture camera he developed laid the foundation for the film industry. Today, movies bring joy, inspire dreams, and tell stories that connect people around the globe. All of this was possible because Edison dared to think differently. Um, as you reflect on Edison's journey, think about your own challenges. What obstacles are standing in your way? Um, Remember that every great achievement requires effort, resilience, and the courage to keep going. Edison's story shows us that success is not about avoiding failure, but about learning from it and moving forward. Onward, you are the solution to your own stuff. The world we live in today is filled with conveniences that Edison could only dream of. Yet his inventions were the stepping stones to modern technology. From smartphones to electric cars, the spirit of innovation that Edison embodied continues to drive progress. It's a reminder that every breakthrough starts with a single idea. So let Edison's story inspire you to take that first step toward your goals. Whether it's pursuing a passion, solving a problem, or making a difference, know that your efforts matter. Like Edison, you have the power to create something that will leave a lasting impact. Every time you turn on a light, listen to music, or watch a movie, think of Edison's relentless pursuit of his dreams. That was never actually his dream, and you get to decide. As long His story is a beacon of hope, reminding us that with determination, creativity, and hard work, anything is possible. So keep dreaming, keep striving, and never stop believing in yourself. The light of your potential is waiting to shine.